Welcome to Small Potatoes, a show where we discuss the inconsequential tidbits of life. Remember, it's all fun and games until someone cares. They don't, so it's all fun and games.
We're rolling.
So here's the chain of events.
Hello?
We all get together.
That's not our intro.
Yeah,
Sing the theme song. Sing the theme song.
And yes, she's annoying. Give it to me. What's it called?
What's the name of the show?
We are now.
I'm here with my friend.
I'm so sorry.
Dude. All right, no, it's the first one. It's
the
fine.
first time.
It's the first time it happened.
It's to be honest, out of 17 episodes, it just happened now.
okay. Look,
We were only like 15 minutes in.
we're on the air, so we just
we just recorded.
we just spoke for like 20 minutes of like, and we were vibing, we were doing great, and we weren't recording. So hi, welcome to the show. It's called Small Potatoes.
Fucking
Welcome,
pissed.
guys.
We had a nice like thing in the beginning that we're like really excited. All these downloads are coming in. Keep telling your friends. Follow us on Instagram, Small Potatoes Pod. We did all of that in a great amount of time. It was a really great intro, and none of it was recorded for any of you.
And
So
there was definitely
here we are.
There was
Let's
definitely
job.
a really different vibe before. Like
Yeah.
it was all like touchy feely than like
Yeah.
most of our other stuff. And now I feel like I'm just mad. And I'm probably gonna be in like a pissy mood.
We were holding hands around the table, and now we're
Look,
just flipping each other off.
if anybody is still looking for the missing Watergate tapes, guaranteed there's more juicy info in the last 20 minutes of us not recording.
Yeah, just don't have Anthony break into the Watergate, or you'll get nothing.
Guys, yeah.
Okay, episode
So to recap what we were
18.
saying, this is an episode 18.
Do we need to play the theme song?
No,
I'd already
I'll play
played.
it. Yeah, I'd already fucking. Well, no. I'll add it in later.
Okay.
So here's the thing, guys. A lot of you are listening to this podcast a lot, and it's crazy because it's definitely more than the followers we have on Instagram. So how are you able to listen to our pod? How did you find us?
Yeah. Where did you come from? Where did
Where
you
did you
go?
go?
Where did you come from?
Small Potatoes.
Small potato. Oh, that was so cute.
I'm glad that at least that recorded.
Yeah,
Jesus,
goddamn
Um,
gold.
Jesus. He's our producer. Fucking press record next time, dude.
You'll meet him. You'll meet him.
So
Shit.
let's do our first small potato, like we didn't just do 4 off the air.
Really? Damn. All right. Well,
That's
this
okay.
teaches us to be better. We gotta
Yeah.
be better.
Occam's
Fuck, that's
razor
so
or
sad.
Murphy's Law or whatever that was.
There it is.
But still,
Sure.
but seriously though, as you guys are listening, if you guys like this shit, if you guys like this, review it, please, and to follow us on Small Potatoes Pod.
And
like,
keep spreading the goddamn word.
it doesn't make sense how so many of you are listening.
We could populate a small country, like a really small country with our listeners, which is
But it'd be
really
like
fun.
it'd be bumping.
It'd be like
nonetheless.
Yeah,
a
it'd
pretty,
be really fun.
it'd be a pretty full room, you know? it'd be a warm room.
Okay. Oh God.
Okay, does someone want to go first? Because I got a few.
You go first.
All right, well,
Let's just go around
Yeah,
again.
let's go around the room.
I had a query for you guys because I think it's fun. It reveals a lot about a person.
I'm a queer. That's right.
query.
Oh,
Just a little bit
I was
queer.
really excited to
Just
meet
a little
him.
query.
Okay.
I want to know what your guys' cussing policy will be with your children.
Ah.
Like, young. Like,
Okay, so you have to understand. Okay. You're evil.
because I've got some ideas for my own fun.
Mhm.
Not for their development in any way, but for my own entertainment. But I want to hear you guys first.
So us first. Okay, I'll go first. Spencer and I, we were raised in a culture of that being bad, where we call it, no cuss, don't cuss around us, please.
The word crud in my house was a
Was
bad
up for
word.
debate.
Mm.
Was up for debate. I remember when I one time said, when I finally decided to say crap.
Mm.
Oh.
No, that was a big
I
step.
made a decision consciously when I was like 12, and I was like, you know what? There are tiers of cuss words, and crap is of the lowest tier, and I decided I'm allowed to say crap now.
That is so cute.
I can't say the other ones, but crap
That's
is
so
the first
Crap
one
is
that
it.
I'm allowed.
In that in your family, you were
Yeah.
allowed to say crap.
No, it was just like a personal decision.
Oh, really? Cool. Well, we were persecuted for saying crap. Spencer and I told on a dear friend of mine. I went to his house, knocked on his door, and told his mom
Wow.
when he said, "What the hell?"
What a narc.
And then I told his mom, oh my God, I told his mom, I said, your son said HE double hockey sticks. And I couldn't even repeat it.
Oh, no. Wow.
I couldn't even repeat it. And she was like, she was like, she pretended. She humored me. It was like, oh yeah.
Oh
whatever."
no.
Oh my God. So I was so sheltered.
Were these people also of Moroni?
Yes, they were. And because of that, my like angstiness wants to be like, do whatever you fucking want. I can't wait till another parent comes up to me and is like, hey, your
kid's
kid is saying
bad
the craziest
influence.
stuff. And I'm like, cool. What do you want me to do about it?
What if you get like a
I
letter
didn't say
like,
anything.
we will kick your kid out of school if they...
At a public school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
That's not going to happen.
Not
Not going to happen.
They're bad influence, Anthony.
Not going to happen. Go ahead, Spencer. What's your...
Listen, I was so sheltered like you, right? As a youngin, that my first curse word was actually fuck.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. And I would open my locker. I had a bottom locker, and I would stick my head all
In his
the-
house. He had a bottom locker in his house. There's
Yes.
so many kids. It's
There's
crazy.
so many fucking kids.
We actually did have lockers in our house.
Oh my
Of
God.
course.
Like 100%, that's a true statement. But no, I would open the locker at school and stick my head all the way in and go, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I would,
Yeah, I did it in the bathroom.
I would feel really
Door
guilty.
closed.
Like guilt would
Yeah.
rush over me, and then I would head to social studies.
Totally. Yeah.
Just adrenaline and then social
Mhm.
studies.
But to answer your question, I feel like I'll cuss a lot around like my infant and
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
babies.
And you'll tone it down once they get
But
some
like as soon as they become
verbal skills.
toddlers, when they like just start repeating everything you say, I'll be like, "Ugh, flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been watching I'm Sorry. Have you seen that TV
Love
show?
that show.
And it is
Love that
the
show.
greatest show on being a parent
Totally.
ever.
Totally.
And I feel like I would adopt most, if not all, of her policies as a parent.
hmm She has fun with it.
She does.
What's her name? Andrea Savage.
Yes.
Great show. Highly recommend.
What's your plans and ideas?
I'm gonna teach some creative stuff, like
Colorful.
some very colorful language in the house. I won't cuss so much in a negative way. Like I won't like be mad and like
Yeah.
that's not true.
Yeah.
I definitely will. I don't have a filter on that. But
I'm not gonna be mad.
no, not like no. Just like at first I was saying I wouldn't cuss in anger, but I totally will. But I'll also because I think it's silly that there are bad words and it's adult words. Like no, I think a kid should learn what the cuss words are, but just when to use them. But I will be teaching them some creative phrases rather than just being like shit, fuck,
Like
It'll
we
be like-
say.
god damn it all to hell.
Yeah. Okay,
Like I
well,
want my kid to be like
like a full
I want my kid
Yeah.
to
A
cuss
full
like an
swearing
old man.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't want the kid to just be like shit. That's not as fun.
Mm-mm.
But like suck my balls. That's
That's-
funny. That's always gonna be funny.
yeah. If my kid starts to do the annoying thing that like some like, I might want to like tone it back with some of the cursing if they just do it too much. If they're just like just off the walls, just like constantly cursing, then I'm like, you ruined it. I only started cursing. I secretly would start to curse with my best friend when I was a kid.
Mhm.
We just together one day, like one person cursed and we were like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
so we would like
totally.
go into a room together and we would like, when we were in private, we would like start cursing. Or if we were like on a group homeschool trip and we'd go into the woods, we would like go off together and we'd be like,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
fuck, shit,
Shit,
ooh,
shit.
ooh.
Or we'd like put our middle fingers up in secret, like
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
below
yeah.
our
Yeah.
waist, so like no one could see.
I'd be like, look under the table, dude. Look under the table.
Exactly.
He's like, but I'm eating. And I'm like, yeah, put the PB&J down and look under the fucking table. Did you just say fuck? Ooh.
Didn't anyone hear? Although I could be totally wrong because I was raised in a cussing household.
You
and
were.
it brought me some problems especially around your family, Spencer.
Well, you were the bad influence.
I was the bad influence, and to hit the docs button
Yes. Doxed.
to docs. Spencer's mom was just always around. She was very involved in the community in more ways than one, and she was just somehow. I would
Always there.
be in the bathroom at my own home saying cuss words, and she'd be there like to hear it and be like, and I'd look and be like, oh, Spencer's mom is right
It's
there.
so
Here's
funny.
the thing. It's because my mom was also a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
And so we would
She was
be like
always
at
there.
school where we think we're
A
like
campus
have freedom.
of 4,000
Yeah.
kids or whatever, and they still monitored our language. Like you could pretty much cuss at school, but like if there was a teacher listening, like you had to like kind of
Not
watch
in
it.
class.
Not
Yeah.
in class for sure. And out on the quad, I'd be like, Spencer, get the fuck over here. And I turn and I'm like shoulder to shoulder with your mom.
The funny thing is that every time Trevor would do this, like just like in the movies, like I would get to have the front row seat of watching him say like, "Oh, I want to help children one day," and then as I see his mom, Spencer's mom, approach, his dialogue changes
Mhm.
just in ratings, in adult ratings, just higher and higher, all the way till we get to fucking just triple X. Don't even say these words. And now she's standing right behind him, and he's like, "Fuck your grandpa." And you're just like, "Oh my god."
It's a curse.
It was definitely like those movie situations of like, oh, she's standing right behind me, isn't she?
It
Always.
really
Always.
was. But I didn't even
But
come
you
to the
never knew.
realization until like after the fact.
And it happened several times where I got to be
So many times.
watching.
So many times.
And I think even sometimes I tried to stop you, and you're like, let me finish my thought." If you have blonde hair, fuck you.
All right. We can change the subject to
fucking
something
funny.
more clean for the kids who are listening.
Oh yeah. Hi kids. Don't say those words.
Also, for the international listeners, because we recently have gotten an influx of those, there's some English cuss words for you for fun.
Yeah, why don't you DM us your language's cuss word?
That's really
yeah,
fun.
that's
We'll try
really
to pronounce
cool.
them.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun. Do that. Also, just DM us in general because we've put out a lot of feelers for like DM us for this, DM us for this, DM us for this, and we get hardly anything. So
But yeah, DM us your foreign language curse words so that we can teach Trevor's future kids more colorful language.
or if you just speak English, some colorful phrases that might be fun to teach my kid.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, your small potatoes. DM us your small potatoes.
Generally, anything on your mind, just send us your small potatoes. And by the way, for anyone curious, which few of you are because clearly no one gives a shit about this, we stopped trying on the whole sign-off thing. We just gave up.
Oh yeah,
We don't
forgot
want it
about
from
that.
you anymore.
We have so many
tried.
listeners.
We don't want it from you
We have
anymore.
so many listeners, and all of you listen and download. It's great. We're getting so much more popular. It's insane. But still, nobody wants to give us just a nice casual DM about how to close out the show.
So we just stopped. We just stopped trying, and you're not going to get one. So thanks, everyone. And for the new listeners, you have no idea what we're talking about, so it's all good. We love you.
Yeah, dude, if you're new,
Tell your friends
you're
about
here
us.
for friendship.
All right.
Okay, I have a small potato.
Okay.
Hit it.
So there's a ton of small potatoes littered in this small potato itself. But do you guys remember when you were a kid? Here's the thing. Everyone got taught at some point in their lives when they were a kid how to sweep, how to use a broom, right? And you know those little dust things, a dustpan?
Dusters.
Dustpan.
A dustpan.
dustpans.
First of all, it's more like a dust pot, let's be honest. It's a pan is flat. A pot holds things
Oh,
in it. It's deeper, has more volume.
like when you sweep and there's just like a Coke line of dust on the floor. Is that what
No,
you're
I'm
referring
talking
to?
about dustpan, like an actual like when you sweep, you sweep it up
Are you,
and then you
are
sweep
you
it up.
sweeping
into
with a bowl?
No, like no. They call it a dustpan, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just arguing that it's not that, but that's not the small
And I'm
potato.
arguing that you're sweeping with a bowl. You're using a bowl to pick up your dust if it's that deep.
Well, yeah. I mean, what kind of pans? Oh, there are some pans. Okay, the one I was using has a handle, and it's like it moves up and down, and it like is attachment.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
that's
kinda
like a
more like a
scooper,
bowl.
like
Like
a
a
scooper,
scooper.
like a pooper scooper type of style.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of because I was doing it today. Anyways,
You have carpet.
it doesn't matter where I was doing it. Just I was doing it. Here's the small potato. First of all, it's just so funny how everyone has to get taught. Like you have like when you like think you know how to sweep, and then some parent comes along and is like, no, here's how you sweep. Here's how you do it right. And then you gotta like when you get the line of the dust, you gotta like also hold the dustpan and like push it them at like opposite directions into
Yeah.
each other
Mhm.
and to like get the most out of it, whatever. Anyways, not all dustpans are created equally. And sometimes they're not like fully level. And just like this most frustrating feeling when you are sweeping and you try to like get it into the dustpan and it goes underneath.
Exactly.
And then you have like dust that's just now spreading across the floor.
yeah.
And all you did is just moved it because for the life of you can't get it into the dustpan.
It has one purpose, the dustpan,
And it can't do
half
its
of them
job.
don't work as advertised.
It's so frustrating.
Oh yeah.
And that was me for like 3 hours today. I guess you shouldn't sweep on carpet, I guess, is the answer.
That-
But
seems
also,
like
like
the
speaking of
answer.
the like, oh, like you think you're doing it right, and then a parent or an adult like teaches you the right way to do it, quote unquote, right way. I was a youth at a job in food service, and I used to have like wipe down, like Windex, paper
Yes.
towel, like plexiglass,
Yeah.
and like windows and shit. And I would do it one way, and I'd have a manager be like, "Trevor, you
Wrong.
idiot." That's not how you wipe. That's how you get streaks, you fucking moron. Do it in circles, you dunce.
You
And I
circles?
And so
Yeah,
I
you go
switched
like
to
this.
circles. And
Like you're brushing your teeth.
I go, okay,
Wow.
I guess I'm doing it right now. Little did I know I was doing it wrong this my whole life. Now I guess circles is the way to do it. And then cut to a different shift, a different day, a different week or month. A different manager. Trevor, you fucking moron. You absolute idiot. That's not how you wipe. That's how you get streaks. You go horizontal, side to side. That way we don't get streaks. Well, okay. Then this needs to be a dialogue between you two, because I'm just doing as I'm told, yet every way I do it, I get blamed for leaving streaks on the window. I don't know what to do. I'm 16. You guys are 30. Figure it out amongst yourselves. I don't want to be here.
There needs to be a window cleaning precedent at
Seriously.
your fast food
Like a
restaurant.
safety meeting or something.
And that reminds me. Thank you, Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is obviously going to have some sort of unintended prestige and privilege.
Okay.
But
Mm.
so I was sweeping today. I was cleaning today at a business. And this business, just like even in some people's homes, has cleaning people that come. And this business has cleaning people that come every single day. And when you're at your house, some families have cleaning people that come and clean their house once a week, once a day, whatever. Not once a day, gosh. That's crazy.
There's
Some
plenty
people
of, there's plenty, yeah.
A lot of the majority of our listeners have
Our wealthy audience
In a
members.
certain tax
anyways,
bracket.
so why is it that for no matter what the situation is, no matter how much money the person has or the business has who's paying for these cleaning people, do you have to pre-clean before they come and clean? I cleaned all day today and it's not my job. I cleaned all day. My hands hurt. It's not my job to do that. And yet I clean everything that they're supposed to clean. So what the fuck are they supposed to do?
It is so your manager isn't embarrassed from
Yeah,
the mess
of course.
that the cleaning people have to clean up.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's just so frustrating.
Or like like a person's mom isn't embarrassed about the dust on the stairs.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
have to vacuum
Put your
the
clothes
stairs.
away. They'll see your clothes out in your bedroom.
It's like, look, I'm all for people being able. I don't want to make someone's job harder. Like, I don't want to be that dick to necessarily be like, well, because there's cleaning people anyways, I'm gonna dump my popcorn all over the floor. But like, come on,
Come on.
like
Come on.
we're paying. I'm not paying. The person who's paying for it can pay for it, and it's like they're gonna do what I'm doing right now. You hired me so that I could sell shit, and I'm really fucking good at it. But right now, my back hurts and my hands have blisters on them because I was cleaning.
Anthony's a
I
closer,
got Miyagi.
not a cleaner.
Have you ever seen The Karate Kid?
Seen all three, including a couple episodes of Cobra Kai. But you know what? Not up to the hype.
What about the Jaden Smith?
Oh,
Karate
God,
Kid.
remember the name?
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I just think I went to a different
Where
song.
are you going?
I went to a
Copyrighted
different song.
anyway, so
Yeah,
good thing you
whatever,
butchered it, or
whatever.
we
We're
would have
gonna
got
do our own
sued.
song.
Can I go?
Yeah.
No, I'll go.
Fine.
someone
Sorry,
go.
I just
Jeez,
haven't
awkward.
put one out there.
Go
God,
ahead.
Stop fighting.
Whip it out.
I mean, I did.
Stop fighting.
I did before, but we didn't record it because somebody forgot. Okay, the small potato. I would like to point out. I was watching. I don't know, some TikTok or whatever. I don't know, and somebody was.
TikTok or is it you don't know? Are you trying to be cool?
I
Like,
literally
don't know. Was
don't
This is a
remember
really
because I
detailed story you're
watch
telling.
so many things and my brain is fried from.
All right, if you were watching like TikTok, let's say that.
I was watching like TikTok, and I came across a video of someone teaching me how to sleep better, and they were telling me that I need to like put my pillow around my shoulders and like lean back, and then like put a pillow underneath both arms, and then also pillow underneath my knees. And like, no, I do not believe in like sleeping positions that are better for
Proper
you.
way.
Proper way of sleeping.
Yeah.
If we evolved millions of years ago to just
Agreed.
sleep on the
Sleep
fucking
in
ground,
the fucking dirt. Yeah.
like no,
There's no
there's no way that this like pillow shit all around
Yeah.
my body is
system.
doing something
Yeah, you're
for
a
me.
paleo sleeper.
Yes.
I like to think that my people came from, so my origin, if you go down my lineage,
Sure.
my ancestry tree, if you will,
Yeah.
I like to think that my people came, they were right in the era of when humans started to go from the water onto the land.
Mm-hmm.
They're like amphibious creatures.
Yeah, they're
And
just
they
like fish
lived-
people.
They lived, yeah, they were kind of like fishy people, but they lived in like areas that were swampy. I like to think of like a Last Airbender type of swampy, big trees.
Yeah, the swamp
and maybe some
benders.
caves even.
Yeah,
Because sometimes I get really dry skin.
sure.
So my people must have been amphibious, obviously.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Checks out.
And also when I get wet, like for only like 5 minutes, my hands turn into raisins. Like I've never seen anybody, like my hands get really fucking like they're just cavernous.
Cavernous.
Like just like I'll compare mine to other people around. Like I went to the pool the other day and I was like, do you already have raisin hands? And they were like, no. And I was like, my people.
It's
I
interesting.
probably could climb trees really well. I mean, they called me monkey boy.
It's
when I was a
interesting you
kid.
say that, Anthony, because I feel like, for example, ever since I was a young kid, you know, like you play jumping games, jump rope,
Of course, yeah.
jump over the
Helicopter.
rocks, helicopter. I just kind of
Cinderella.
always noticed that when we're jumping up in the air, and if I'm kind of flapping my arms hard enough, I'm in the air for a good 15, 20 seconds.
Ow.
And
Oh.
and sometimes like when I'm in the air, I can kind of like feel the magnetic pull of the earth. And I just feel like sometimes that my people, my ancestry.com
Sure.
came from the birds.
And
Came
when you
from
say this,
the
it
bird.
feels like you're attacking me,
I
but I am.
didn't even mention your
certain
name.
That my people
Mhm.
are from the trees,
Sure.
in the swamp.
I have
And
these little
caves.
nubs on the back of my shoulder blades. And I feel like if I like really like ate a lot of corn and seed and like gathered some sticks
Yeah, go on.
to make a bed
You go on.
and really just kind of brought out my full potential, I feel like I could like grow some wings.
Oh, so you think you're from like the birds? But aren't birds quick?
You guys ever see that scene in
You're slow.
You're
slow.
X-Men The Last Stand when
God, everything got to be about X-Men.
when
Beautiful scene. Are you
Angel
kidding
when
me?
he's in the bathroom
Yes.
and he
When
like
he's
cuts off his
cutting
wings
off his-
and he's
oh,
like
so
all sad about it. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm like the reverse of that, where like if I like really had a lot of self-confidence,
Mhm.
I would just kind of pop some feathery beauties.
Well, that's what happens at the end of the movie. He finally comes out to his dad as a homosexual, obviously,
obviously.
and the wings pop out, and he jumps out the
Yeah.
I
Oh,
will
yeah.
say
Thing.
that it grossed
Yeah,
me
yeah.
out.
Always cried.
Not for that reason. It grossed me
Mhm.
out because it was like, ew.
Wow.
I got skin and his
Anthony got
fingers.
grossed out by the coming out scene.
Like
Really,
truly,
that's
I
really
did.
telling. Anthony.
It wasn't that. It was just truly like it was gross to see him like when he cut himself like the ugh.
Oh, the
Gross.
the bodily
yeah,
harm.
it's supposed to invoke an emotional reaction, Anthony.
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
I wanted to say something to you guys.
Sure.
I feel like you guys have your people, bird people, frog people.
Yeah, what do you
and
got?
I mean, it's
I
a little
just know
simplification,
that
yeah.
I came from human beings, Adam and Eve, and that is just it.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Adam and Eve
Sure.
are my lineage. You guys
That's
have
so
the frog.
cool.
You have the frogs. You have the birds, and
You came from
I
Adam and Eve.
have God's children
Yeah,
on my side.
we saw Adam and Eve and we were like, what the fuck?
What is that?
Run back into the water, into the trees, run!
Rise.
These golden people, run!
Ascend. Tonight we fly.
Our people were just like, what the fuck is happening?
They got leaves over their dicks. It's weird. They're talking to the sky,
They're
but like
eating apples. Go,
we're the only ones up here.
go. we watched that whole thing go down. So fucking stupid. But I'm not even kidding though. I think about it every day. Like I get like more confirmation bias that my people came from that specific type of area.
I want to hear your thought process behind your wrinkly fingers in water being amphibious.
So here's why.
That doesn't sound very
There were
amphibious.
trees nearby
Okay.
because we could climb. So when your skin gets wet and you get those raisin hands, the reason why your skin does that is so that you have more
Grippy.
traction.
Yeah.
But my skin does it a lot and really fast. So I know that I was in the beginning.
Mhm.
My family was in the beginning, obviously.
Just your family.
Yeah, I mean, my family was in the beginning. We're the ones that were the amphibious ones.
Right.
We were the ones that contributed to that. So you're welcome for like being able to like, I don't know, hang out in a pool or something like that, or like go to the beach.
Well, I kind of float on top of the pool. I'm very lenient.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you're the reason why I can float, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's like I don't really think about it, but it's cool, I guess.
More of a feeling than a thought.
I had a bird once.
I've always been a really good whistler.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Good. Yeah.
That's pretty
Did
good.
you guys hear that at home? Did you hear that? I just feel like it's genetic.
I don't even know what the small potato was.
I don't want to know
No.
anymore. I liked it better
So
the way
who's-
where we brought it.
So, so whose turn is it then? Is it yours? Did I
Sure.
go?
I could talk about some
Oh,
stuff.
I did. Okay.
I want to bring attention something from our past.
Our collective past.
I was in my childhood bedroom the other day, and I came across a certificate of completion
Okay.
of the. Are you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
At home, not you.
Oh.
A certificate of completion from the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy.
Yeah.
You guys, we graduated from a leadership academy hosted, run, and taught by Chick-fil-A and Chick-fil-A employees. And I just wanted to unpack that a little bit because it
Oh,
wasn't
weird.
that like when it was happening, we were like, this is kind of funny, but free chicken. But the further we get away from it, the more it's like,
What?
huh?
Mhm.
Like Chick-fil-A, like the local Chick-fil-A came to our classroom and like showed us inspiring videos and I think we did activities. I don't really, it's all kind of
We
blurry.
did like one service project over
Yeah.
the full year.
Yeah, we did service
And it
projects
was like
and they
a
were like
minuscule one.
kind of indoctrinating us into both like Christianity and just becoming employees at this chicken
of Chick-fil-A.
food
And also
chain
just buying Chick-fil-A.
and buying Chick-fil-A.
But we
and,
never
like,
paid for it.
No, but like it's like, giving somebody free drugs
It's
at
brand
first, and then,
awareness.
like being
Yeah,
like,
but
you're so
every time
it's
for
so
lunch when
addictive.
we'd go, it was free. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
that's because the manager was getting chummy with us because he
Yeah.
wanted future workers.
You're right. It was so weird.
Super weird.
It was so weird. Like when I want to understand the origin of them being like, hey guys, we're gonna go to our local school. We're gonna find their student government, and we are gonna infiltrate with chicken sandwiches.
Oh my God. It was like real life lobbying.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. They
we're
bought
gonna-
us.
Yeah, and we were sold, and because I guess it wasn't our decision. It was the
Mm-mm.
adults who got to be like, "Yep,
No, every single time it happened. This was a monthly occurrence.
Yeah.
And every single time I was like, this is a waste of time. I feel like I don't know how you are like just figuring out that this was a waste of time.
It's just one of those
Plus,
things
like,
that
super
was
weird.
so weird that
I
you
thought-
blocked it out, you know?
Yeah, but like as it was happening, I literally remember being like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
right
I guess we were more of aware of it than I remember, but
it's just funnier the
God.
further back you go out of it. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
like, damn, like at one point in school, whatever grade it was, I was like, this is the most important anything. Like things are crazy. I'm so busy. I gotta go
Oh,
to this
yeah.
fucking leadership academy today.
this
And,
is
like,
important.
now.
But I might be
You
late, so
sound
like I need to make
important.
sure that somebody grabs me a chicken sandwich so that all the chicken sandwiches aren't gone. But like, fuck, did I get my shirt yet? My free shirt, my free Chick-fil-A shirt. It was just like,
We did get some
this was
free shit
all
out of that.
stupid. This was all so crazy.
Dumb.
What a small potato that is. We did. We had certificates. We got certificates.
We got certificates.
I probably threw that shit
I
away
definitely
so
threw it away.
fast.
Like immediately.
And Trevor hangs it on his wall.
I found it. My mom, no, you know what? My mom found it. My mom
Sure.
was going through my
Yeah,
stuff and
for
thought
sure.
it was really funny and was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, yeah, when I was in high school, we did this thing. It was through the student government.
That's super cute. You were really proud of yourself from graduating.
And
that.
she was like, this is so funny. I'm framing this.
I would like to insert my even if you zoom back to the day, Trevor, when Spencer and I received it, I didn't even accept holding it. I probably was like, put it on the table for
I don't
me.
even know if I took it. Yeah.
And then Spencer probably took it, wadded it up, threw it in the trash.
You guys didn't even wear your hat and tassels. And I thought that was really disrespectful
He
to the
probably
process.
wadded it up, threw it in the trash and missed, just walked away, didn't even care. Trevor, delicately, without wanting to crease it, because he still has it.
Well, you're not going to frame a creased
put
certificate.
it in his folder.
Puts it in one of those like
Yeah.
those laminate like
Put it in a
3-ring binder
folder,
things.
and it traveled back to his house. Sure, it wasn't too far away, but 5-6 years later, this guy still has it, and it's probably creaseless.
Pristine.
It's probably creaseless, dude.
It's in great
Do you
condition.
know how hard it is to keep paper for 6 years and not get a crease on it? I
know.
know it's creaseless. I know it is.
The high school degree, the high school, what is it called?
Your diploma.
Diploma
Mhm.
that I got that same year, more wrinkled
I have absolutely no idea
than
where
my
high school
leadership
diploma
academy
is.
certificate. Really? That's at least something that you should keep and frame a little bit.
Frame?
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on my
Jesus
office
Christ.
wall. I graduated high school.
Hey, some people don't graduate.
You definitely did.
No, it's just, it got too serious.
He made it sound like we were excluding him
sensitive.
for like not finishing high school, but you
No,
definitely finished high
no,
school.
it wasn't about
He's
me. It was,
being-
That was for the kids at
it
home.
was for the kids at home.
Look, drop out if you want.
It's
No.
fine.
It's all a scam.
No.
Don't, but
You
do.
cannot.
Pick
be
one.
those people.
Are we being inclusive or are we being exclusive?
Okay, fine. How about this? If you do it, I respect you, but the world says you have to. So you decide.
The system.
Lord in heaven.
But yeah, we were like little lobbyists. We were like little Congress people.
We weren't lobbyists.
They were lobbying to us. We were little Congress people, and they were buying our vote via free chicken, just like via free yachts and like donations. They were literally donating to buy our vote.
Well,
and
I'm kind of pissed that I didn't realize that sooner. I would have
I know, right? I
pulled
would've
more
pulled
shit
some
out
power.
of them.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I totally did. I actively decided to go there during lunch instead of In-N-Out or whatever like that. And I would be like, yo, insert the guy's name. I'm here now.
That is so true.
I would literally be
Yeah.
like, I'm here now.
I
Time to
forgot.
get my fucking free food.
I totally forgot that we would
Yeah.
be able to go in to the actual chick. It wasn't just during the
Yeah.
period. I would be able to go in and be like, hey,
I still, to this day,
We were subsidized.
serve me.
I don't go to Chick-fil-A for a couple reasons, but one of them is that I can't ever make sense of paying for it ever again. Because we got it for so long for
Mhm.
free that I literally won't go in there anymore. I'm like,
Oh.
I
It's not the homophobia that bothers you. It's
I said for many reasons, but also because I applied there and they wouldn't hire me.
I think I applied there too.
I didn't graduate high school. They wouldn't hire me. No,
you didn't actually graduate the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. Only Trevor did, and that's why both of us don't actually have it.
Oh, you losers.
didn't graduate. Oh my god.
Not even documented.
Not even a documented Chick-fil-A Leadership
To
Academy.
be honest, the real reason
That's
one of the
embarrassing.
biggest reasons is
You can
Cane's.
finish your CED, your Chick-fil-A. I don't know what the ED stands for.
education.
It was
Ed.
education degree. What's GED stand for? God, that joke would have
General
landed so much better if I knew what it
General-
stood for.
Education degree.
General education.
That sounds wrong, but it is
It's
good
right.
enough.
I don't think that's right.
I mean, I got mine, so I would say it's right.
You didn't get a GED. You got a diploma.
You
They're
got
different
a
things.
high school
Shit.
diploma.
Anyway, we can
Whatever.
move on, but I just thought that was a really funny, weird thing that happened to us. Because it happened to us.
Yeah.
We participated,
Yeah.
but we didn't really have much of a choice.
Mhm.
No, we didn't have any choice. It was like,
We're children.
Just like Congress doesn't have a choice when they're given free things and they just have to vote one way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But that's a big potato.
I now understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I now empathize with the
Yeah.
billions of dollars.
Now I
thrown
get
at them.
civics on like a personal
Mhm,
level,
mhm.
which ironically, that high school taught me less about civics than it did about leadership via chicken.
their biggest look. I'm gonna close with Cane's exists, and that's why I'm not going to Chick-fil-A.
They
Okay?
have better sauce at Cane's.
It's so
Absolutely.
fucking good.
Better bread.
Bread.
Mm.
Oh, and if you're getting the coleslaw, what are you doing? It's like, sure, I can understand you don't follow us, but you somehow listen, and there's no reason why you can even hear about any of our episodes coming out. But if you get coleslaw at Cane's, at Raising Cane's, what the fuck?
You double up on that Texas
Double up on the
toast,
Texas
baby.
toast. Extra carbs.
Come on.
Yeah, carbs on the chicken. You got carbs on the fries.
And
You
carbs
get
on the side.
extra toast, and
Mhm.
then there's the cane sauce. Give me
Mm-mm-mm.
8 of them. You can't see me. I'm fucking John Cena eating that
Give
shit
me
up.
8 of them because I'm dipping my chicken, my fries, and my bread
Mhm.
Mhm.
into it.
Then I'm taking
Absolutely.
shots afterwards.
Yeah.
What's left over?
And that was a free small potatoes meal suggestion, if you
Endorsement.
will. Well, just a suggestion. Get the small potatoes meal at Cane's. If you guys are ever going to Cane's, or ask for the small potatoes meal.
Ironically enough, this episode is sponsored by Popeyes. Sorry, Popeyes. We kind of dropped the ball on that one,
But you're good too.
but we like you.
Yeah, we really like it.
Yeah, those
Okay.
guys have great strips, but they can't beat your sandwiches.
Spencer, do you have more wide? Do you have more wide? It's going to be like our transition music for I'm getting wine right now. Come on. Guys, watch this. I'm about to hit this.
That was some good Foley.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck.
Spencer's pouring us another glass of wine, so we can be a little bit
like
drunk
$8.
because we don't really like each other that much. And wine is a social lubricant. It helps us talk to each other because we hate each other's guts.
Preach it.
$3. This wine was $3, everyone.
Cool. Doing that, I kind of spilled a little bit of wine on my hand while I was dancing to my beat that I made. By the way, I made that beat. But when you were doing your rap-a-thon, is that what they call it? Rap-a-thon?
It's called a rapathon. It was a free roam rap.
Free roam many lyrics. I don't know. They gotta put a name to that. Anyways, I spilled a little bit of wine on the back of my hand. So,
It's embarrassing.
but isn't like perfume like alcohol? Like a little bit? So it's basically
I
like
think so.
perfume. Because
I feel
it's
like
so fruity.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of close to being accurate.
Well, cheers.
All
Here's
right.
another glass of wine.
Back to the show.
Cheers again, boys.
That's a weird. This was $3.
$3.
Did you get it at 7-Eleven?
Clink.
No, I got
Where
it
did
at
you-
Trader Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
TJ's. Let's fuck.
Can we talk about how fucking awesome TJ's is? To the
I feel like
point
you've
where
done that so many times.
to the
on this
point
show.
where
Yeah.
here's the
We
thing.
really
To the
love
point
them.
where you said it was $3 and I was like 7-Eleven. You say Trader Joe's and now I'm like, damn.
Damn, this is
Damn.
fancy. Fancy $3 wine.
Exactly. All right, I went last, so the small potato is in your
Now,
guys'
let's
court.
just go in this circle.
Okay.
Annie.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. This one's been driving me off furious. So this is a small potato talking about any type of little like mouth cut you get, or you get like a little kink or sore or whatever like that.
Chapped lips.
Sure. Chapped lips. Why is it that any type of mouth pain, that as soon as it arrives, it's already established as a superhero villain, if you will? The reason why it's a superhero villain is because
You went
every
from
time...
A to C there.
Yeah.
I want to
No,
hear
no.
this beat.
Ready? Hear me out. Every time you accidentally hit or touch this cut, this kink or sore, this little chapped lip, it goes, that's actually my strength. Every time you hit me, I get stronger and bigger.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, well, how do I get stronger? And you're like, well, how do I get rid of you? And it's like, well, you can't touch me. You can't even look at me.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy because a mouth pain will just fucking grow. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's just exponential.
It is exponential.
And it's so infuriating that you're like, ideally you're like, oh, okay, my mouth, let's clean it. Let's make
Yeah.
sure I clean it.
God forbid you get like you bite the inside of your lip once, and then you're talking, you're chewing, you're minding your own business. You're like, okay,
Bigger.
bite. First of all, no pain greater than biting an already like, what is it? Like it's not a can, it's like
It's
a,
already
sore.
where you bit.
Finger sore. A cut. I don't
And
know.
then
What are you trying to
it's
say?
just all
I
of
don't
the
know.
above.
It's already like puffy.
Yeah.
And you bite the puff a little bit.
Swollen.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to die right now. Everybody stop. I'm crying and I'm keeled
But
over.
then that sore goes, hey, guess what?
I'm getting bigger.
I'm getting bigger.
Yeah.
I'm getting stronger.
Your
Well,
pain has brought me strength.
This is what I don't understand about these supervillains. They grow stronger and stronger and stronger, and then all of a sudden they don't exist. There's
Yeah,
no come down.
one night
Yeah,
they
yeah,
disappear.
It's just like boom.
But
Ow, 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 ow. Boom.
to be
No
honest,
more
though,
ow.
they get stronger, and it could be a day, it could be 3 days, it could be a week and a half of them getting stronger, and you're just like for a week constantly biting your cheek, and you're like, "Fuck me! I'm not gonna speak ever again."
Yeah.
Right? And then one morning, it's just like, we had our fun. See you later.
Yeah.
Movie's over. Well, superheroes win. All of a sudden, the superheroes win,
Totally.
which is me. I'm the superhero in this story.
Yeah.
I had one the other day that was like on the bottom of my mouth, like under the tongue. So every time I chewed something that was slightly tougher than bread, I felt it. Like each bite, I felt it like on the bottom of my mouth.
And each bite, it gets bigger.
And it got bigger and bigger, and the pain took a couple of days to disappear, and then all of a sudden it was gone all at
I'm
once.
sorry, I'm just a little stuck on this point. What type of bread? Because there is definitely a range of
Well, here's the thing.
toughness
Here's the thing.
when it
I
comes to
say bread. I say bread because I like to make my sandwiches with a little bit of toast. Not too toasted. Not even, like, barely even golden brown.
Are we talking Dave's by chance?
Are we talking Dave's bread?
What kind of bread are you?
I don't
what
use
bread are you
Dave's
toasting?
bread.
What bread
What?
do you
You're not
use?
using Dave's?
Who's Dave?
Are you shitting
What?
me?
Who's Dave?
How do I get
Dave?
bread from him?
I'm pretty sure TJ's is a guy, dude. I'm
Ah.
pretty sure.
I've been at my
TJ's.
local Kroger's the last few trips.
Well,
They definitely have.
Dave's.
I
is
don't know,
everywhere.
dude. There's a lot of bread options, and I usually go with my gut each time. I don't have a consistent bread
your
brand.
gut? By your gut, do you mean the least
You
expensive?
mean Wonder Bread? Do you do Wonder Bread?
I
do
don't
Wonder
do
Bread.
Wonder Bread, but I like a wheat, but I don't like
A
I don't
multigrain.
like when they put seeds in the wheat.
Oh, then you wouldn't like
You
Dave's.
don't like Dave's? Yeah.
Yeah,
multigrain.
not into
Hell,
that.
man.
Dave's fucks though. Dave's
Dave's
is like
is so
Dave's is
good.
like as honestly, it's so good. Even though it's multigrain, it's like it reminds me of like going to like Outback and getting some. Delicious
That dark brown bread.
Yes.
It reminds me of it.
exactly.
It's still probably not healthy for you, but
No
it's got grains on it.
And it is $7 a loaf.
shit. Yeah, no, I'm not
Is
buying
that
that
expensive? I'm so desensitized based
That
on.
is so fucking
shit.
expensive.
A lot for
No
bread.
way.
Yeah.
I have to have a conversation.
I don't
with who's
buy
buying
Dave's.
the bread here.
I don't buy Dave's bread anymore because I'm like, $7 a loaf? No.
Sorry, Dave.
Oh, fuck the person who's been buying bread for me this whole time. We have to have a conversation
do.
about how much we're spending on bread. Oh my god. No, actually, I haven't had bread in a while.
This conversation right now.
I forgot we were recording a podcast. We got glasses of wine and we're just chit-chatting.
Chit-chatting about the cost of bread.
My husband comes home with Dave's. And I tell him, no, it's too expensive. We have to cut back this month. We've got daycare for the kids to pay for. Another glass of wine, concierge.
Where we live, my monthly budget goes to paying for parking, not spending
Where is that
$7
damn waiter?
on bread. Look, if this was boring, you guys, look, we're sorry, but if you've had Dave's, you'd understand. It's delicious, and
It is
apparently
really
it
good.
costs 7 arms and a leg to have, but it's delicious. So, and there's grains on it, so it's like healthy. So you know what? But like it's got tons of gluten.
I just had this
so-
great idea. You go to Cane's, you get a box, but you substitute the coleslaw for some extra bread, the fries for some extra bread,
the small potatoes meal, if you will.
the chicken strips for some extra bread.
Oh,
You got yourself a nice loaf of Cane's Texas toast, and you can bring that home.
I'm just going to do my bread shopping at Kane.
I wonder if
sure
they'll
it's
sell you like a
Just a loaf of their
stack,
bread.
a loaf. Yeah, they'll
Before
do
it's
that.
cut, before it's even like sliced.
Well, I
That's
kind
the
of want
thing.
them to prepare it.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
want it
I don't know how to.
sliced and,
I don't know the
like, toasted.
recipe.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to have a whole entire
Butter,
loaf
for sure.
uncut so that I can be like, look what I have. And I pull it out at a party.
You never eat it. It's like moldy.
Green.
Look,
Look what I got.
6 weeks ago, this was Cane's loaf uncut. Did you say uncut? Yeah, I said uncut. 6 weeks ago.
Did you say anything? Anything.